Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is an honor to join you today at Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week to reflect on how we build the future we all share. This gathering here in the UAE represents more than a meeting of global leaders. It reflects a nation that has consistently translated long-term vision into action, demonstrating leadership in sustainability and a clear commitment to shaping a better future for generations to come. Over the past decade, the global sustainability narrative has evolved. More recently, it has also been tested. What began as a conversation driven by ambition has, in some regions, faced renewed scrutiny and shifting priorities. Yet the direction of travel here in the UAE remains clear. Sustainability is no longer a parallel agenda. It is fundamental to how economies grow, how cities function, and how societies endure. Here in Abu Dhabi and across the UAE, that conviction is unwavering. The hosting of COP28 in 2023 was not an endpoint. It was a catalyst aligning public and private sector around a shared long-term direction, reinforcing the nation's commitment to net zero by 2050. It sent a powerful message that sustainable development is not a constraint on growth, but a foundation for it, strengthening competitiveness, resilience, and shared prosperity. As leaders shaping the real economy every day, our responsibility is clear. We must focus on mitigation, reducing emissions at scale, and adaptation, building resilience into the environments where people live, work, and invest. Nowhere is this responsibility more tangible than in the real estate sector. It is projected that half of the buildings that will exist in 2050 have not yet been built. This means that decisions made today in design, materials, and planning will shape half of the world tomorrow. In our own market, that growth is already visible, with a large development pipeline in place. As a demonstration of this, Aldar awarded 67 billion dirhams in development contracts in 2025 alone, recirculating more than 20 billion dirhams to the local economy through the ICV program. This momentum is further reflected in the scale of our pipeline, with more than 23,000 homes now in development, almost 7 times the number of construction just 4 years ago. Homes designed in response to the needs of our diverse customer base, prioritizing principles of sustainability, wellness, and healthy living. Principles that may come to life differently from project to project, but are the foundation of every community that we develop or manage. As the population grows and the social landscape evolves, we are also more intentional about building more affordable communities. This has resulted in a shift in mindset from affordable housing to affordable lifestyle. Communities that are connected, enriched with amenities, supported by essential services, and designed not just to house people, but to bring them together, strengthen belonging, and uplift everyday living. And while the demand for new homes across all segments of the market represents an extraordinary opportunity, it creates an equally significant responsibility to get it right. Buildings and construction today account for roughly 1/3 of global energy use and carbon emissions. If we are serious about addressing climate change, transforming how we build, operate, and retrofit our cities is not optional, but essential. The encouraging news is that progress is being made. Energy efficiency is improving, renewable power is increasingly integrated into developments, and green building standards are becoming mainstream rather than exceptional. AI and technology are reshaping the construction sector at a remarkable pace, driving a decisive shift from reactive, wasteful practices to a planned, optimized, and increasingly circular industry. Education on another front, is evolving to ensure future generations are fully empowered to live a more sustainable life. This is what we do at Aldar Education, with the integration of sustainability within our UAE curricula, fully engaging more than 38,000 students across our portfolio. Mitigation, ladies and gentlemen, alone is not enough. Climate change is already with us, and adaptation is now a core business imperative. This means designing for higher temperatures, planning for extreme weather, and embedding climate risk assessments through the development life cycle, from financing decisions to long-term operations. Every new project presents an opportunity to build resilience from the outset, protecting people, safeguarding assets, and future-proofing communities. When we plan with resilience in mind today, we reduce risk and cost tomorrow. None of this can be achieved in isolation. Innovation matters, but collaboration matters even more. Governments, developers, financiers, and operators must work together. Supportive regulation, aligned capital, and effective public-private partnership are essential to accelerate progress at scale. At a time when some question whether sustainability has lost momentum globally, the reality here in the UAE tells a different story. In the UAE, leadership, policy, and investment continue to align behind long-term ambition, reinforcing the country's role as a convener, an enabler, and a catalyst for sustainable progress far beyond its borders. As we collectively build towards 2050, our task is to ensure that we build responsibly, resiliently, and sustainably for the benefit of generations to come. Thank you very much.